Hi, I'm Celena.
I'm Diana.
And we're sisters. And we got connected. Our older sister actually is a pharmacist at Seattle Children's Hospital, and she came here for camp for one day to volunteer as a pharmacist, and she was like, oh my gosh, Celena, camp, everything about Selena's camp. So she told me, and she was like, you absolutely have to come here, and I was really excited. So I came here 2 years ago, and then my sister started volunteering with me just last year.
She really hyped it up, so I had to come. I had to see what all the fun was about.
I'm almost done with my first year of pharmacy school, so it's been my dream to do this. I also found out that my pharmacy rotations could be at camp, so I'm excited to start a career in camp and begin that journey in camp. So.
I got into nursing school, so I just finished my first quarter of nursing school. So
this weekend we're here to be family pals for the solid organ transplant weekend. Which to me is near and dear to my heart. My very first time volunteering at camp was also at solid organ transplant weekend as a family pal, and that was the camp weekend that I fell in love with, and it was exactly 2 years ago from today, so that's why I'm back.
My favorite part is stage morning, because that's when all the kids can show off their cool tricks and all of their cool talents. And last summer, since it was all virtual, we got to show off all of our dogs and all our pets, and so that was fun.
I've gone to camp every single year for the last 9 years, and so camp cheers are near and dear to my heart, and skits and things like that are not in my comfort zone at all whatsoever, and camp is the only place that you could catch me in a skit and you could catch me doing a cheer, so that's my favorite part.
Yeah, there's no shame here. It's all fun.
I come to camp thinking, this is my happy place, and I want this to be the happy place for every kid that comes here. And I hope that every kid leaves wanting to come back, and every kid leaves with that Camp Korey magic and knowing exactly what that magic means.
Here, we all, even if we've never met, we're all just automatically friends, automatically family, and there's just so much support and love here, and all of the kids are always cheering each other on, and same thing with the camp counselors. It's always fun and encouraging here, so this feels like home. Even just like my first day at camp last year, it felt like home.
I love when campers on the very first day in the summertime, when all of the campers come and they see their friends that they haven't seen in an entire year, and it was like they were never apart, and it was like they picked up just where they left off an entire year ago, and it's like they've been best friends but from a distance, and they've never lived together or went to the same school or did any of really daily life together, but they come back here and this is their best friend, and this is who they live life with for a week. So to see all of the campers just run at each other and give the biggest hugs ever, and screaming people's names and screaming counselors' names, and oh my gosh, I missed you so much, how has it been, and all of this stuff, it makes it feel like a family, even though we only get together once a year.
I think last year we had one camper, I think we were in cabin chat, and then when it was done, he said, okay, bye Celena and Diana, love you, bye. It was just the sweetest thing, and we said it back because we truly do love all of our campers, and there's just so much love.
And we'd only known him for 3 days.
Yeah,
and Diana.
Yeah, that was my first week at camp, and at the end of the week, I was crying. I had to go off of the screen and just wipe my tears away. So I'm I don't want to leave.
And for her, it was completely virtual. Her first volunteer experience was virtual, and you still felt that magic, and you still felt connected, and feel like everybody in the world is really missing relationships and really missing being with people off screen and just really having conversations in person and not on the phone and not virtually. And I feel like campers especially are missing that. Just be able to be in the same room and say hi and give hugs and scream and play games and things like that.
Yeah, and I think for me especially, because my first camp experience was all virtual, and now I get to actually meet campers in person, and even if it is 6 feet apart, it's still in-person human connection, and yeah, it just makes it even more special for me to be here.
Warm fuzzies!